People who accidentally sent nudes to the wrong people. How was the aftermath? There was a pretty viral story here in South Africa last year of a mom accidentally sending a picture of her spreading her eagle with the caption, "Chris, are you on your way yet?" on a primary school hockey mom's WhatsApp group. Was quite the meme for a few months. Thought I sent a dong pic to GF. Sent it to some random number instead. 1 hour later, that person replies asking who it is. I explain that I meant to send it to somebody else and I fat fingered the wrong number. They said, "Can I keep it?" And I said it was fine with me. Never heard back from them after that. I hope they still have it, whoever and wherever they are. Was sent a lingerie pic in some store's dressing room that was meant for her BFF. I replied with, "Nah, this color doesn't suit you. Try purple." She didn't reply until later that night with another pic in purple lingerie and a mark. I called her then and chuckled as soon as I heard first words. "I swear if you mention any of this to anyone, I'm going to choke you to death with that bra that you liked." We're still friends till this day, happily married to different people, but no more pics since that night. You should have hit her with "Don't threaten me with a good time." One chick from my HS, very good looking, accidentally sent her nudes to everyone in her address book. Not sure how that even happens. Like a year after she graduated, she deleted her FB and all social media and nobody that I know has heard from her since or knows what she's doing. My guess is an angry ex. It's not like there is a send to all button. Not nudes but accidentally sent I can't decide if jerking off at my great grandma's house is worth it or not to my family group chat instead of my friend's group chat. It was an awkward vacation. Lumfeo. Huge confession time, but once I actually Snapchat and approximated 50 plus dong pics to the wrong girl in my contacts. Apparently drunk me couldn't find the most complimentary angle. She just asked me in the morning if I did anything crazy last night that I remember. After she showed me proof of my freaking stupidity, she said that she would delete the photos if I said it was okay, that she could tell the story for the rest of time barring select mutual friends. Seemed like a fair and generous trade. Just pray she doesn't alter the deal. My wife and my mom's names start with the same letter and are next to each other on my contact list. I accidentally told my mom that I wanted to eat her pee after she got off work. My dad called me laughing his ass off thinking it was hilarious. My mom did not find it funny at all. Cool dad in fact. Accidentally sent a dong pic to my Snap story when stories were just starting. GF. Intended recipient told me I could see who else saw it, my sister and 2 guy friends from high school. Immediately apologized to all 3. Sister was mortified. 1 friend laughed it off. The 3rd friend told me he was bisexual. 10/10 experience overall. So when did you and the 3rd friend do it? Sent an explicit video to a co-worker via Snapchat. Immediately texted him a million times not to open the snap. He didn't, and let me open it later at work to clear it out. Good guy. The self-control of that man is to be admired. Not nudes, but my buddy left his Discord going while him and his wife banged one out in the room on a server all of our friends have access to. Luckily I was the only one on and I am the server admin, so I server muted him before anybody else heard. But yeah, that happened. I thought about pretending it didn't happen, but I decided to tell him so that he could avoid it happening again. Now he's on push to talk. Now that's how you admin a server. MVP. When I was working in sales, I told a friend of mine after he had his best day that the tradition was to send a dong pic to our boss. After less convincing than I would ever think, he did. Boss was at his baby shower, one of the high points of my life. No freaking way. Dated a girl called Myrna for a while. She was really into sexting and quite kinky, and I sent her pure, utter, unadulterated filth in the form of 2 or 3 paragraphs. Ended up sending it to my mum. She laughed it off, but I've never lived that one down. If she was really sadistic, she could have just saved that text on her phone or notes or something and just send it over again every now and then. Co-worker sent a dong shot to his girlfriend while he was working away from home. His girlfriend and every other contact in his BlackBerry, owners of the company, mother and daughter, etc. played it off as an honest mistake and carried on. Rolled a 20 on charisma. It wasn't a picture, but I accidentally sent a friend's wife a message on Facebook that read, "I can't wait to see you in that naughty Santa outfit," instead of sending it to my college roommate and best friend. I didn't even realize the mistake until she replied, what fortunately, she knew the kind of jokes my friend group would make with each other, so when I told her it was meant for Daniel instead of Danielle, she laughed hysterically. I once sent a full body nude with a very graphic message to my boss through Snapchat. I immediately spammed his phone telling him not to open his snaps from me, and he said he wouldn't. We didn't work together for another week, and when I showed up a week after, he handed me his phone with Snapchat open and let me open the snap myself in private. He was a really good guy. I had my GFS name in my phone, and her dad's name as GFS name and dad. I sent a dong pic to the dad's number. Luckily he was cool about it and just replied, "I really hope this wasn't for me." Turn it into a power move. Send another one with a ruler next to it. I used to post on a self-NSW sub on another account until someone commented my name. People that knew me weren't really my target audience, but I can only really blame myself. My name. Not a pic, but accidentally sent a pretty racy sex to my roommate instead of a girl. Immediately sent it wasn't for him. Got the response yikes. Glad I had a chill roommate. The person laughed and said, "I thought you were lying about how small it really is." Capital F. I have never sent one, but I have received a nude picture that I don't believe it was meant for me. One day a 70-year-old lady that usually helps out at a local church sent me a nude picture of her. The picture was a close-up of her vagina. Well, I'm not religious at all, but I knew her from a few concerts I helped to organize in the church she serves as a helper. From that moment on I tried, by all means, to act like nothing ever happened. My wife still speaks about it and laughs, saying it was intentional. I honestly don't believe it was. It was intentional. You think someone that old just accidentally takes a photo of her genitals and then accidentally sends it? My 60-year-old parents don't even know how to use emojis. My girlfriend at the time posting a booty pic on her story instead of sending it to me. When I called her moments later prior to seeing the post, she stated why I opened her snap and did not reply to it. She thought I didn't enjoy the picture, so I'll let her know that I haven't received anything, and when I look at her story she posted it there lmao. She quickly deleted it, thank god no one watched it yet, and was she embarrassed lol. Dude, I accidentally sent a full-blown sex video to my friend. Wanted to send it to my GF because she asked. He deleted it without watching, though, and everything was fine. He deleted it without watching. That crap is filed under a folder named blackmail like you wouldn't believe. Basically my course was very female orientated and there was only one guy on the course who was super sweet and friendly with everyone. We had a group chat on Snapchat which we all used multiple times a day to meet up with people, swap notes. You can see where this is going. One day he sent a dong pic to the group chat which was apparently intended for his girlfriend. He noped out of there real quick after deleting it, but about half of us saw lmao. No one was angry at him, but I remember there being a lot of bless hims and low-key second-hand embarrassment afterwards. My gay friend once sent me a dong pic instead of his boyfriend by mistake, and profusely apologized. I'm a woman. It was a freaking work of classical art with lighting, background and filter all on point. I told him don't worry, it was the best executed dong pic I've ever received, and we joke occasionally about how straight guys don't know how to take nudes. I accidentally sent one to my group chat of my best friends. Still haven't heard the end of it. They all sent one back of the same pose I was in. Kill me. Was on the receiving end. Friend of mine had a habit of sending jokes and family updates to a group of people, which while annoying as heck, I still enjoyed the updates. One day he sent some meme out to us. That would be me, my wife, his wife, and most of his family and social group. A couple minutes later his wife replied with a close-up full frontal and a reclined completely nude photo. To everyone, friends, family, all of us got to see his wife's naughty bits. Apparently she was trying to send to just him in another message but obviously fricked up. There was a lot of surprised replies to that mistake. The group update stopped after that. To those asking, yes, it was nice. This is exactly why I'm nervous to send naughty pics to my husband. I feel so bad for her. I think I might actually have died of embarrassment if that were me. I'd never be able to show my face again. Mostly because my family group chat is very religious. Was the receiver of a topless lingerie photo of a girl from work I had a crush on. She immediately called in a fit of hysterics and laughter, begging me to delete the picture. It was meant for her BFF, showing her what she was going to wear for the anniversary night she had coming up with her BF. I assured her it was no big deal. I did delete it immediately and never brought it up again with her or anyone else. Her and the guy are now married and continue to make each other happy, but that image is seared in my mind, and it's glorious. I had a crush on. I did delete it immediately. You're a better man than I am. Gunga Din. Friend of mine told me this story. She was about to masturbate because her boyfriend was at the gym, but she texted him saying, "I'm about to masturbate. Should I wait for you?" but accidentally sent that to her mom. She had a pretty good cover. She instantly texted again saying, "Oh god, that was meant for my friend," and I tried to say meditate, which I thought was genius, but apparently her mom never responded. A friend of mine sent an accidental dong pic to me which I accidentally opened when I was on the train. Confronted him about it and he said it was a mistake because his wife and I share the same first name. We laughed about it. A week later he sent me another dong pic followed with a message saying that it's not a mistake, it's meant for me, and proceed to tell me that he's loved me for years. Nice dong and everything, but I had to tell his wife. They are divorced now. Lol, I'm not sure a dong pic would be how I would open the "I'm secretly in love with you" speech. Found out a girl that I thought was just a friend was pretty willing to jump my bones. Meant to send it to a girl on Tinder. Ended up finding my first casual sex partner friend. Roses are red, violets are blue. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Years ago I had a phone that I often would accidentally choose someone's name while scrolling through to get to the name I wanted. Never really an issue until one day my GF asked for a dong pic. Press send and saw sending to GF, grandma. I tried everything to stop it from going out. It sent. I spent 10 minutes thinking of time machines, faking my death, actually dying. Then my phone rang. It was my grandma. I ignored it because frick if I'm facing that head on. Listened to her voicemail. "Hey, I'm not sure what you were sending me, but I don't have picture messaging on my phone. You'll have to email it." Jesus frick. Emailed her a picture of my dog and moved on with my life. I spent 10 minutes thinking of time machines, lol. I didn't send it, but had my aunt send graphic images and video to me through text. Immediately deleted and texted back that the images didn't go through, and I assumed it was a picture of her living room setup since I had just given her my old entertainment center. I told her I'd stop by and see it soon since the picture didn't go through. This just makes me more sure that dude's grandmother saw his dong. My friend accidentally sent a picture of his penis to my other friend, intended for girlfriend. It was awkward for about a day and then it became a running joke in our group. My girlfriend's brother accidentally sent his mother a topless pic of his girlfriend. His mother was like, "Let's pretend this never happened." What's creepy about this was he was sending a topless photo of his GF to someone. I just told her that wasn't meant for you. I'm sorry lol. She understood, opened it without looking, and our relationship of platonic friends was unaffected. I was sexting a girl on Snapchat one evening and sent her a video of me playing with my dingaling. About 5 minutes after I sent her that video, my phone blew up with texts that were along the lines of, "Yo bro, check your story WTF." Turns out I had posted a 30-second video of me cranking my shaft to my Snapchat story and about 10 people had seen it. I freaked out trying to delete it, but in my adrenaline-fueled skits out, I couldn't work out how to do it. After another few minutes I had calmed down enough to work it out, but by then 30 people had seen the freaking video. It's still a running joke in my friendship group. Our teenage hormones make us do stupid things. You have been visited by John Wick for your health. Do not mess with the pet of him. Please, if you're right to update Reddit. If you are new to the channel, I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.